fighter, War Machine will learn exactly how long he's going to spend behind bars. He was convicted of beating up his ex-girlfriend, porn star Christy Mack.
Yeah, Marissa Kinniston joins us live right now. War Machine has already spent some time behind bars, but he could spend even more. War Machine faces life in prison after being found guilty of beating up Mack and another man back in 2014. His attorneys claimed in court that he snapped after seeing her in bed with another man. Mack said the beating was so brutal she had to be hospitalized.
And he said, "Now I have to kill you because people saw you try to escape." He said, "Now I have to take you to the desert and kill you."
Well, War Machine was not found guilty of the most serious charge of attempted murder. Both War Machine and Christy Mack have been very active on social media throughout the trial and after that verdict was read.
Consecutive to count 30. On count 32, 6 months in the Clark County Detention Center, concurrent with count 31. On count 34, 48 months with minimum parole eligibility after 12 months, concurrent with count 32. He does have 307 days credit for time served on this case. Did you happen to look up the timing on the aggregation?
Mr. Stevens did, you were correct.
So I'm not sure where that leaves us, because some of these counts are from before July of 2014 and some are from after. So what I have, I believe what that gives me is an aggregate sentence. I'm going to put in an aggregate sentence in case it does apply, because the time period went into the aggregation time period. It's life with possibility of parole after.
Jose Aldo is a great fighter. Jose Aldo had an amazing career. Jose Aldo this, Jose Aldo that, all this fucking good stuff, so positive. I, not for 1 second, was ever buying Jose Aldo as a featherweight champion. I'm sorry, he got knocked the F out in 13 seconds. And then in his next fight, fights Frankie Edgar, and all of a sudden he's the champion again. So for me, I never bought into that. So we had, on the other side, Max Holloway going on a 10-fight win streak, getting better and better with every fight. Okay, the whole interim title fight, UFC 206 against Anthony Pettis, that was it was weak sauce, so to speak. But still, he beat him. Then he fights the undisputed champion, which is bullshit, because he's not the undisputed champion, because he just got knocked out in his fight previous. Against the interim in Max Holloway. Now, fortunately, Max Holloway went out there destroyed him. Great fight, very, very entertaining fight, but well done. So now we have, I think it's fair to say, a legitimate champion that nobody can disparage or take away from. Because yes, he got beat by Conor, but as you just said, I mean, that was, what, 3-4 years ago now. And Max is a different fighter today. So 145 as a solidified, definite, undisputed featherweight champion of the world. Man, I felt bad for Jose Aldo at the end of that. Did you see his face? I don't mean face injury-wise. I mean face. He looked almost as sad as Luke Rockhold, but not quite as sour pussy and bitchiness. You know, he just looked like a guy that had his ass kicked and was embarrassed because it was in his hometown of Rio, and, you know, obviously the Brazilians are super, super patriotic. Rockhold, on the other hand, looked like a little bitch, like a little spoiled kid that had, like, you know, his daddy had taken away his Lamborghini or something like that. He just looked like the most spoiled little asshole ever.